This is a clip from the series Jing's Health Journey, episode 3. And in that video, I spoke to OMRON about how to choose a blood pressure monitor, their stroke risk calculator, as well as got to try out the blood pressure monitor for the first time in my life. Link to the full video will be in the description. And before we start, I also want to share that OMRON gave a discount to the audience of this video, and you can also find that in the description. With that, let's get started. Eunice, first and foremost, I went to the OMRON website and I checked out a few devices. It seems pretty confusing for me as a first-time visitor to the website. Perhaps can you elaborate more on how does someone pick a device?
Yeah, definitely. So here at OMRON, we have a wide range of different types of BPMs depending on your specific needs that you have. But I think to put it simply, all the OMRON devices that you see over here are all clinically validated. So for all the devices that you see over there, you can be assured in terms of the accuracy of the devices. Now, how you actually select really depends on your need. So let me just give you an example. This will be the most basic device that you probably see in the clinic or in the hospital itself, which actually requires the users to align the cuff to your arm. To simplify things, we actually have the IntelliWrap cuff, which is the models like this with the black color cuffs, which actually has a 360-degree accuracy. So it makes it much easier for users who are not medically trained. You don't have to worry about adjusting the cuffs. So these would be the other added features that you may have. Yeah, and of course, then other devices such as the 7361T, there is the AFib detection, as well as the Complete, which actually has an ECG detection feature for you.
Between the one with the IntelliWrap cuff and the other one, are the devices similar? Can you take the cuff out and plug it into the other device?
No, I'm afraid not. The cuffs will be very specific to the models itself. So for the cuffs itself, for example, the regular ones, the cuffs have 3 different sizes. So really depending on the size of your arm, you can actually select a suitable cuff size. As for the IntelliWrap cuff, it comes in one size, but it's a wide range cuff. So it actually suits most of the users that have regular cuff size.
What are some other considerations cuff-wise?
I think the main consideration would be probably the accuracy. So whether you are able to wear the cuff correctly or not. So I think if possible, later we can show how do you actually go about measuring your BP, and I think we can demonstrate how to wear the cuff itself.
And when it comes to choosing cuff size, how does someone go about it? Do they measure their circumference themselves and then they check on the website?
Yes, you need to measure the circumference of your arm. So for here at OMRON, our cuffs range from 17 cm to 42 cm. So depending on your cuff size, you will need to select a suitable cuff accordingly.
Cool. Tell me a little bit more about the products with ECG and AFib.
Okay. So I think, first of all, probably AFib first.
Yep.
Okay. AFib is actually atrial fibrillation, which is one of the more common arrhythmia that you actually see. Here at OMRON, we have 2 devices that actually helps to screen for AFib. One, which would be the 7361T that you see over there. How it works is that you will be able to trigger the AFib screening feature. So as you measure your blood pressure, you'll be able to see whether the AFib is actually being detected. We also have another new model, which is the Complete. This one comes with the ECG device, so meaning that you would be able to get an ECG record as you measure your blood pressure, which can later be shared with your doctor while you're actually doing your review.
Who will be looking to get such devices?
For AFib screening, I think would be relevant to every individual, yeah. But having said this, I think for ECG devices, typically would be for individuals with complaints of irregular heartbeat, or maybe if after your surgery or you have been diagnosed with AFib and your doctor actually requires you to monitor your condition more regularly. I think this is where the ECG reading would be more relevant for you.
I see a black sleeve over there. Can you tell us more about it?
Okay, so this one is our device, the HEN7600T. So this is our flagship model actually, because you'll notice that it's very different from the others because it's tubeless. So really, you don't have this bulky tubes hanging around, and it makes measurement so much easier and also more portable. You can just clip one to your arm and then you can do the measurement. So this also comes with the IntelliWrap cuff, which we were speaking about earlier. So it's 360 degrees, so you don't really have to worry about the adjustments of the cuff itself. It's also with Bluetooth connectivity. You can actually connect it with the OMRON Connect app. For individuals who are keen on tracking your health data, you'll be able to keep a record of your BP reading, which you can later export and share with your healthcare professional while reviewing your statistics.
This brings me to another question I have. So if I have more than one person in the family which requires tracking of BP, does that mean I need more than one device?
Yes and no. Okay, so we do have devices which are suitable for multi-users. For example, the AFib detection model, it comes with 2 users. Because of the Bluetooth connectivity, you'll be pairing it with specific individuals with your own profile, with your own data. Hence, you would need to tie that to a specific user itself. But for the non-connected device, definitely if you're recording your BP manually, then of course you are free to share within the family.
Cool. If you guys have any questions, please feel free to put them in the comments. We'll try to find it out and get back to you.